Right, so today I'm going to talk about this. What is it? It's a Morley Bad Horsie wah pedal. This is one of the older ones, because you can tell that because the modern ones, they've got a bit more, they've got some pots here where you can actually tweak the frequency and things like that. But this is basically like Steve Vai signature wah pedal. Well, what makes it different than like a conventional wah pedal, say like a Crybaby or something like that? Well, just so happen to have a Crybaby sort of around here. So with a conventional Crybaby or like a Vox wah or whatever the conventional wah pedal is of your choice, it has this switch at the front. You push it down like this, that switches it on. It accentuates, when you push the pedal forward, that accentuates the treble frequencies and cuts the bass, and when you push it backwards, that accentuates the bass frequencies and cuts the treble. So you get that characteristic wahing sound. Or you can set it to like a fixed position and you get that what's known as the cocked wah sound or parked wah sound. And I've done a video about that if you want to check that out. By comparison, the Bad Horsie is sprung loaded. It's a little bit wider than that one, although you can get a smaller version. It's sprung loaded. Now, why is it sprung loaded? Well, basically, like you put your wires in, you know, input, output. You got your power. You just put your foot on it. Then the pedal becomes active. Take your foot off, it's not active anymore, and it goes back to true bypass. So that means that if you just stamp on it, because it is a very sturdy pedal, if you just stamp on it, then you can do very rapid wah effects with it, which opens the door to all kinds of techniques which you wouldn't be able to do on a conventional wah pedal. You won't be able to do the cocked wah or parked wah effect on this, just by nature of the design. But that's not really what you've got it for. You've got it for that rapidity. So in a moment I'm going to give you some examples. I've also got another Morley wah pedal. Yeah, this is my old one. This is a Morley wah volume, and you can actually do the parked wah effect here. You know, with this one you've got a switch where it's either a wah pedal or it's a volume pedal. You can control the level, blah blah blah. It's a little bit dusty, sorry about that. But and the Morley wahs, they're based on this opto-isolator circuit, whereas these type of wahs, they're based on like just like a potentiometer, the type that you might find in your guitar for the volume and the tone pots, something like that. So so this one, obviously this one's a bit cheaper than this one. This one isn't sprung loaded, but the circuit for the actual wah effect is very similar in this one. But like I say, I mean, what you're really going for with this is just the fact you can use it really rapidly. Okay, so I'm going to give you some sounds, and then you'll see what I mean, and yeah, and we'll take it from there. Guitar is on the bridge pickup, nice and clean, until I engage the Morley wah. Because you can get some sort of quite vocal effects with it. Yep. Put some delay in. So you can do that sort of like bloom typing effect, you know, like where you're playing a chord. Now you just wouldn't be able to do that on a Crybaby at all. Bit more sort of with the reverb, it'll sort of accentuate that sort of, almost like Jamiroquai, I suppose. And because it's true bypass as well, there's none of that sort of background hiss, apart from when the actual effect is engaged. So you can kind of hear the hiss a bit there. Yeah? Yep. So that's for the cleans. Then we move on to the overdrive. So today I'm using this Boss overdrive, which I'm going to talk about in a forthcoming video. So don't worry too much about that. So that's on. So it's nice big huge distortion. So I'll play a riff you're probably familiar with, or just the opening phrase for it. Yep. All right. And then if you put the Morley in as you're doing that. Yep, but you can do sort of really interesting effects with it. Yeah, and so on and so on. So I just thought that might be of some interest to you, because like all you got to do is just stamp on the pedal when you need it, and you've got the effect. You don't need to do like Kirk Hammett, you know, with it on like all the time. So you know, you just add it to taste and like making things sound a little bit more vocal and so on. So yeah, so I hope that was some use to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright.